Goddamn bullshit, not putting the things on here. Sweat my dick off trying to get this blender to work. Carey Bringle, the peg leg porker here with Rated Red. So today we're gonna make one of my favorite dishes, which is chimichurri. Now there's a lot of recipes out there, you can find a lot of great ones, but I've got a good one and I think you're gonna like it. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add my parsley. Now this is regular leaf parsley. You can also use flat leaf or Italian parsley. I've cut most of the stems off. I'm gonna pack as much as I can get in there. So I've got my olive oil here to get this to where it's gonna start to come down. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start to pulse this. I gotta lock it in, that's the safety features. I'm gonna pulse it, hold it down, pulsing it. If I can get that to pulse some more. Goddamn bullshit, not putting the things on here. I'm gonna add more of my parsley liquid. I'm gonna add my red wine vinegar. That'll give us a little more liquid to work with. There we go. Gonna pulse it there. I'm gonna get that down a little bit further. You can see how far it takes that volume. So now I'm gonna add some garlic. I'm gonna add my cloves of garlic in there. I'm gonna add the rest of my olive oil. This motherfucker. Now I'm gonna start adding my cilantro. Sort of nest that in there. What in the motherfucker are you? I mean, goddamn. Gonna pulse it. Let that go for a little bit. What we're wanting is that garlic to get fine in there, and that parsley, and that cilantro, and that olive oil, and that vinegar all mix up. I still got some cilantro on top. I'm gonna push this cilantro down in here to make sure it gets in the mix. Now I'm gonna add a little bit of black pepper. I'm gonna add some salt. You do this kind of to taste. And then depending on how much you like the heat, I'm adding some red pepper flakes. Boom. And there we have it. And you can see the beautiful color on that. Oh man. Now, some people like to marinate in this before they cook their steak, and some just like to cook their steak and then put the chimichurri on it. That's the way I like to do it. Right now. So, sweat my dick off trying to get this blender to work. Well, there we have it, beautiful chimichurri. Simple ingredients they should have at any grocery store. Before you do your steak, you might want to pull it out, let it get to room temperature so that you've got it. Like I said, you could either marinate your steak in it and cook that steak. Today I didn't, I just did salt and pepper on the steak. I cooked a small little filet here. So I'm just gonna take that, I'm gonna slice it up, get me some nice, perfect slices of this steak. You can see that it's nice and pink. And then we're gonna plate. I'm gonna take this steak, lay it out. It's got a nice pink layer there. Put it right on my plate here. That's a nice little portion, about 5 ounces right there. Then I'm gonna take my chimichurri and I'm gonna just drizzle it right over the top. Just a little bit, right like that. Take a little bite. Woo-hoo. I tell you what, that doesn't need anything else. That's a great steak and that's some great chimichurri. It's Carey Bringle for Rated Red. Smoke on, folks.